Welcome back. This is day 2 of your value exercise. If you wish to complete this the first day and do it all at once, you can. Alright, now I still have my white and my neutral value plate here. I have my paper here with the value scale in the middle, and you notice we've changed directions. I have a plate here with the 2 blues, and I have a plate here with the cad red. So, and you also will need a paper towel so that you can clean your brush. Alright, so we're going to mix these values so that we have one chroma on one side and one chroma on the other with the neutral in the middle. So I can start with the orange, or the cad red that's here, add a teeny bit of the neutral here, and I'm going to put that with, I'd say I'm looking at the values here as I go up with my brush and try to match it. Where do you think it is going to be? There's no white added to it. It may be about right here chroma wise, or right here, I'm going to guess here. And I'm going to put, well actually I think it needs to be right here. This value color here is about there in intensity on my scale. And then I can get darker or darker as I go down to the bottom. And that had just a little bit of that neutral to it, and I'll add more neutral to the color, and that will be the one next to it. So it's going closer to that neutral color. It's getting less intense, more neutralized, and there's the neutral color. Alright, so then on the other side, then I will do the same thing with the blues. But before I do that, I'm going to add even more darker color into it and go down. So this color will be here. And don't worry about going outside the line, because we are going to cut them up eventually. And then since that is the one that's closer to the neutral, then here I'll need to add a little bit more orange to it. And that will be this one here. And so here is my color so far. So I have to add even more of the neutral to go down one more step here. And that will be this one right here. And then on this one, again, I'll add more of the cad red to be the next step in the scale here. Alright, so as you might guess, then we're going to go all the way up to the light on that color. And I'm going to stop the red on this side and work on the opposite side. side for right now. And there is my blues. So I'll mix them together. And on the opposite then of the pretty intense blue, and that would be really, really pure, I'm going to add just a bit of the neutral in with that. And I don't have any white, so a tiny bit of white to dull it down. And that should be this color right here. And then I want it to be neutralized a little bit more, so I'll add a little bit of neutral here and a tiny bit more white on the other side. That was more than tiny. And that one will be here. Okay, so as you can imagine then, if I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom, that I would add more of the neutral to get darker and darker, and more of the white to get lighter, and so that you can see that before I move on, I'm going to just work on this side right here with the paint that I have there, and go up to the top of the value chart. And add more white. And add more white. All the way up until we have a really light blue value next to it. Adding white till we get to the top. And you would do that with both colors. I need some more white. Last. Not be quite light enough. I'm going to pull out some more white here. Okay, so you are now on your own. Remember, this one has to get darker, this one has to get brighter, darker, so the whole value chart is filled out. Have fun.